Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim. Today we're doing a walk around video of our 2015 Volkswagen Passat. Now this is a Highline, but it's also got the R-Line package, which means being in 2015, it would be an MY16, so model year 16, but built in 2015, which is a very good distinction, which I just found out. I thought I should point out to you. So this car does have beautiful daytime running lights. I've left it running so I could really show these off to you, as well as this little running light around the headlight. Now that's called an angel eye, which is very good. I reckon it's very attractive on cars. So the R-Line package does include bumpers and better lighting. This car does have HIDs, you can see by the washers here, as well as color-coded front sensors. Little badge for the R-Line package fitted here. I'm going to be going around this car and looking at the quality of the outside as well. I've sort of just jumped right into it here. I'll be as piggy as I can for you. The front of this car presents absolutely fantastic. Black and white slimline number plates to really go in with the black and white theme of the whole car. You'll see a couple of little marks, but it's just a little bit of dirt. It has been very up and down weather out here, so it's hard to keep all of our cars spotless, but it's just a beautiful car. Black and chrome down here with your fog lights. Once again, front sensors, and there's your angel eye with your daytime running light here. Now as we move around the car itself, you'll see this car also has 19-inch wheels, which is part of the R-Line pack. You've got a sensor here for your blind spot monitoring as well, and down here, practically brand new tyre, a little bit of scuffing on the rim, but otherwise this car presents perfectly. Indicators built into the side mirror here with color-coded mirror cap, as well as a nice chrome trim around the car with privacy glass and darkest legal window tint. This looks absolutely fantastic as well. Bit of chrome down along here with the nice R-Line body kit going on. And I'll point out as well, we got a little bit of a rail here with a bit of chrome, makes it look beautiful. And as the camera lifts up, we'll see we've got a dual panoramic sunroof where the front part opens as well. We'll explore that a little bit more when we look inside the vehicle. You've got your cap over on the driver's side here. This is a diesel as well, a 2-litre diesel, but we'll talk about that more when we get under the front of the car. Brand new tyre, bit of a chip here into the rim, but otherwise beautiful with your nice Volkswagen badging right there, and the other side sensor there as well. Coming around the back, we've got nice big red tail light with a nice LED broken up through the middle there for your reversing light, which makes it look very sleek, and this German engineering is just fantastic. Your Blue Motion 2-litre TDI badging here, as well as Passat badging on this side. Now you've got your typical way the Volkswagens open there, where you press the badge and they lift themselves up. We have left the mats in the back here. Should have probably put them inside, but that's all right. And then you got nice big area here with a privacy cover. It's just really, really good looking car. I'll move the mats so I can lift up this here, and you'll see you've got all your tools with your jack and a full size alloy spare here. So it's not one of them just steel ones, it's a full alloy spare wheel. I can still see the writing on the tread of the tyre, so it's never been fitted to the vehicle, which is good to know. A tow pack fitted down here as well, which makes this car very practical. Up here, all you got to do is press the button and the car will come down at a nice, slow, smooth pace. Moving around to the passenger side now. Once again, practically brand new tyre. A little bit of a mark into the rim there, but otherwise it looks very good. Looking at the doors and the side panels, once again, with your dark windows against the chrome and the white, is a very, very attractive car. Now I can see why these cars have got such a big following. This car is absolutely beautiful. Under here, we've got side skirt as well. No real stone chips there that I can see, so very, very well looked after. This car has only done 35,000 Ks, so there's really no wear to the car. Little mark here as well, but otherwise this rim presents beautifully as well. And then just as we come across, there's a little stone chip here. Like I said, I'll be as picky as I can, and that's really the first mark that I've seen to point out to you today. Looking under the hood of this car, you'll see the 2-litre turbo diesel engine. German engineering at its best, Volkswagen here. They really know their stuff when it comes to these sort of motors. This 2-litre engine will put out 140 kilowatts and 400 Newton meters of torque. With the 6-speed automatic behind it, the sport shifter, I'll go through that in a minute. It's just such a smooth drive, and you can really feel the power that this diesel engine puts out. With a 66-litre tank, you can actually expect to average about 4.8 litres per 100 Ks out of the 66-litre tank. That means you can average around 1,375 kilometers per tank. Now that is amazing fuel economy from such a stylish and powerful vehicle. It's just amazing. Now with the towing capacity on the back being a diesel, this car can surprisingly tow 2 tons. Like I said, very practical, very sporty as well. Moving to the interior of our Passat Highline with the R-Line pack, I have also discovered this car also has a luxury pack, so it's a fully optioned Highline here. So we'll point out a couple of things, but we'll just try and get through the basics of it first. Starting to my right, we've got electric mirror adjuster as well as full electric window control and child lock. Under here you've got your headlight control as well. It was auto headlights, fantastic feature. Being a European design car, on the right here we've actually got our windscreen wipers, and on the left we've got our indicators and high beam control as well. This car does come with 2 keys and push button start, so normally I'd point out the keys in the ignition, but we actually don't have that. Having the luxury pack and the R-Line pack, we do have an LED screen in the middle of our dials here, which makes it look very, they call it the racing cockpit, just the way this car's got a leather wrapped steering wheel, it's got racing seats, the R-Line on here, it's like I said, fully optioned. Sports paddle shifters here on the wheel with cruise control and Bluetooth control here on each side. Moving to the center, we've got our little clock here, which is a nice touch with our nice sort of trimming just above the piano black here. I've popped this on so you can see it. We've got full touchscreen satellite navigation here, 8-inch screen, which is very good to see. Pop it into reverse. You can see the sensors on the left. After a little while, that will actually move out the way if we start moving, and give you full vision there. And as you move the steering wheel, it will project where the car's going, and you've got a grid there for distance judging as well. Pop it back into park. Here's where you've got your push button start, as well as a 12-volt control here as well. You got your auto stop start from when you get to set lights for fuel saving, as well as traction control. Now just down here we've got an electric park brake and your 2 cup holders. So you just sort of press it and it takes off the park brake, pull it up and it engages the park brake, which is very good to see. As I mentioned outside the car, I'll just quickly revisit. We've got our 6-speed sports automatic here, very good to drive. This car does also have heated seats, which is very good for those cold mornings. We've got a leather wrapped center console lid here, which as we lift up, very deep storage, as well as auxiliary and USB port in here as well, and just close that down. And I will point out, with the R-Line pack, we've got bucket racing seats with an R-Line badging into the just behind where your back goes, as well as the dark head roof lining as well, which is very good to see. It just makes the whole car on the inside just feel so much more luxurious. And as I open up the sunroof to sort of show you what it looks like when it's open, the sunroof glass is tinted, so you don't even have to worry about it raising the interior temperature of the car too much. And it opens all the way to over the heads of the people in the rear of the car, which is just, like I said, it's just awesome just having a nice big sunroof there. Like I mentioned, this car has done 35,000 Ks. I'm going to open up the nice leather bound books here to check on the service history for you, because that's important when buying a car. But considering that this is a fully optioned car and how good condition it's in, I would be surprised with anything less than perfect service history. So just having a flick through here, and it's got perfect service history, which is very, very good to see. And we've performed an intermediate service on it just when it came into our care, so it's not due for service or new tires for a while. One thing I forgot to mention when I was outside the car was, being an R-Line pack, it does have the 1500mm lowered suspension, so it's got sports suspension as well. While we just have a nice pan around the interior of the car, I'll open up the sunroof just to sort of give you a vision of what that looks like too. Smooth operation. Got a bug net here to stop any unwanted friends getting inside the car when you're driving with the window open. And I'll just close it again. Oh, I flicked that the wrong way. That's my bad. And then it closes automatically. I just press the button once and it does it all itself. That way when I'm driving, I don't actually have to take one hand off the wheel and leave it sitting up in the air. So I'd like to take the time to thank you for watching our walk around video of our 2015 Highline Passat with the R-Line pack. If you have any questions, please give us a call on 9907 0555 and one of our friendly staff will be happy to help you out.